Okay, we're in the helicopter. This is a Jetranger. You can see here we're sitting kind of near the helipad. That's where I roughly landed it last time. Looks like we've got a single person on board. We actually have three, all the way to three. And we'll be flying today as Papa Hotel Oscar on the VFR flight, Joy flight that we have for Vatsim. This will be a bit longer than the real life one that I was on. Unfortunately, don't have any air traffic control. It is Sunday, the 3rd of March, after the air show has finished. So we do have Avalon information, so let's see what we need there. CTAF is 120.1, which I can set down here. We also need the Point Cook one, which is 126.2.
Traffic Charlie Sierra Tango taxing.
I'm also going to set 122.8 in the standby of radio number 2. Actually, I'll put it on the main. So any other frequencies I need? I think I also need the Essendon.
At least haven't got the huge
and that
variations
is
in like we had on Friday night.
118, no it's not. It's
Avalon traffic, Juliet Alpha Charlie lining up runway 18 for VFR departure to the northeast.
Yeah, it was a bit busy.
Alright, hopefully we won't need to touch too much of that.
Knots.
And we can get moving.
Okay, picked up the highway, the freeway, whatever it is.
Traffic, Avalon, Papa Hotel Oscar, Jetranger 20 is coming airborne off the helipad at Avalon. We'll be tracking between Avalon and Avalon East northbound to the highway.
Traffic Avalon, Juliet Alpha Charlie, rolling runway 18, VFR flight, down 172, to depart to the northeast at 1,500 feet, make a left turn. Avalon traffic.
Having flown this now and having been down here years ago on the motorbike, I forgot how long that bloody highway is going down through here.
It's a long way to Tipperary.
Yeah, a long way back into Melbourne to Prix.
Make the same exit that we did on the Joy flight, which is parallel to the runway, to the end of it, and a big sweeping turn.
Get overhead the highway.
Avalon traffic, Compass 123 running up runway 18. Immediate departure to the northeast.
That's right, we've got to go out to there first, haven't we? The quarry.
Avalon traffic, Juliet Alpha Charlie, clear, runway 18.
So
left,
there.
initial climb 500, then to 1,500, departing to the northeast.
Current 500 feet. Trucking straight down the road, and you can see Avalon East off to the right side there. Two kind of dark marks.
Avalon traffic, Charlie Tango lining up on runway 18.
And Avalon traffic, Romeo Juliet Foxtrot overhead the Northeast Quarry, tracking to wherever your race course. Will be maintaining, monitoring the frequency and changing to 162.8.
Now as we're a helicopter, we're actually not going to track the northeast quarry, we're just going to show straight up the left hand side of the main highway. And we need to be at 800 feet, need to be at 500 feet till we cross the highway, and 800 feet as we track eastbound.
500.
Okay, we're going to start the climb now and turn down towards Melbourne. Okay, we're at 800 feet and tracking eastbound. We'll continue to do that until we hit Point Cook. Lost 100 feet in there. Traffic Avalon, Papa Hotel Oscar is part of the field. We're tracking along the eastbound along the Princess Highway.
Pete, you're very, very faint.
Right there, Ross.
You're very faint on the frequency.
Yeah, okay.
Only just there.
Very soft. I think somebody actually spoke over you then as well.
No problems.
The Spirit of Tasmania heading out of the bay, south of Point Cook.
Point 789, about a 4x5, Juliet Alpha Charlie.
Don't forget Point Cook frequency, guys.
126.2.
Yep. I've just announced on the doing a right downwind for joining right downwind for Footscale 17.
It's about Werribee,
So no one was in there. That's
Werribee
all.
South down there.
We've all scored Charlie, yeah?
Yes, sir.
And it's about time to go across.
Squawk Charlie is basically as soon as I was off the deck.
1,000 feet now. We'll maintain that.
Point Cook traffic, Romeo Juliet, Foxtrot turning right base 17. Yep.
We'll just need to pass over Point Cook at 1,500.
Point Cook traffic, Romeo Juliet, Foxtrot, short final, 17 once again.
Point Cook traffic, helicopter Papa Hotel Oscar is approaching from the west. We'll be tracking into the western grass area for a touchdown. Okay, we've announced that we'll actually be landing at Point Cook, so I might as well set up for that.
Point Cook traffic, Romeo Juliet, Foxtrot.
We'll need to be at 800 to approach.
Departing the circuit to the east, climbing out to 1,500 tracking. Port Phillip coastline, Altona South, Altona.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Daniel?
How are you, Rox?
Good.
It's 80 knots there. knots.
Point Cook traffic, Juliet Alpha Charlie, about 3.5 nautical miles to the west, heading for a right base runway 17 for touchdown.
800 feet. Point Cook traffic, helicopter Papa Hotel Oscar is approximately 3 miles to the west of the airfield, tracking for the western grass. We'll be touching down without crossing any runways.
Delta Bravo Alpha, compass 123, what type are you at?
Thanks, Ross. Don't know what it is. No worries.
Delta Bravo Alpha is
Point Cook is 126.2.
from the northeast.
Yep, can't go back.
Or west.
Yep, copy that. We have the visual on you now. Compass 123.
It's a lot more pleasant flying tonight than it was Friday night. 6 knots of wind compared to 18 to 21. Much smoother.
Point Cook traffic, Juliet Alpha Charlie, turning finals runway 17 for touch and go. Point Cook traffic.
Yeah, that's 500 feet, 80 knots still.
Yeah, Point Cook traffic, Delta Bravo Alpha is on right base for runway 17. Point Cook traffic, Juliet Alpha Charlie, short final 17, touch and go.
Point Cook traffic, compass 123 is on a right base for runway 17. We'll follow Delta Bravo Alpha in.
Yeah, we'll need to slow up.
Yeah, Colin, I think you're right with that Vatsim, whether that he make a
Point
line
Cook traffic, Juliet
stall
Alpha
out.
Charlie, clear 17, turning left, heading from the city at
I've given up.
1,500.
It's annoying. I like using it because it gives you the right weather, but it just freezes up my computer. Why? I don't know.
Yeah, same here. I just switched it off.
Traffic Point Cook, helicopter Papa Hotel Oscar is hovering overhead the western grass. We're tracking southbound now to climb of 1,500. We'll then make a turn overhead the airfield at the cross of the runways.
Point Cook traffic, John Brother Avalon is turning right finals for runway 17. Point Cook.
Point Cook traffic, coverage for 89, inbound from the west, 5 nautical, will be joining right downwind, Tatigo 17.
That better, Ross?
Much better.
Oh, that's a lot better, Pete. Yeah.
I blew in the mic and it must have blown the wax out of your ear.
John Brother Avalon short final.
I prefer the old tongue in the air if you don't mind.
Point Cook traffic.
What was that, Cole?
You got
Hey,
no
tongue
rubber,
in the air.
buddy.
Hello guys, Dan here. Point Cook traffic, Compass 122 is on short final, runway 17 behind Delta Bravo Alpha.
Cessna 150 out of Moorabbin. A 40-hour flight for which I flew hands-on without any assistance for about 35 minutes.
Just practicing Grand Canyon, is it?
No, this is real life. I did a TIFF training flight out of Moorabbin.
Oh, really? Good one.
Yeah, it was great. The guy found out that I sort of had a rough idea and that I used all the information Daryl told me, and he basically just let me fly all the time. As soon as we took off, about 200 feet off the ground, he said, right, you have the controls. I said, yeah, okay, I have the controls. And he just said, do a steady climb up to 1500, turning climb. I said, oh, okay. And then I flew for about 35 minutes, and he even did the downwind leg, I did the base leg, and I did the, geez, I'm getting so excited, getting out the final leg up to about, I suppose I was only 200 foot above the, on approach to the runway, and then he said, I have the controls. I said, you have the controls, and that was it.
Good one.
Excellent shit.
Hey Dan, while I think of it, the aircraft carries over near Moorabbin in the boat.
Okay. And tell you what, using rudder, real life, that's different.
Oh yeah.
Point Cook traffic, 785, on final Tatigo 17.
He had me like just doing normal left and right hand turns. I was using a rudder pedals, so it was really good.
Guys, I've got to leave you. It's doing my head in. Once again, I'm getting 2 frames a second on new ones, so I'll catch you guys later.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, mate. What
All stations, Melbourne traffic, Romeo Juliet Foxtrot, Cessna 172,
What's your,
heading north towards
you're not stalling,
MCG. We'll be doing a circuit overhead MCG, tracking to Essendon Airfield.
I mean, I got a 6770. I got everything all bloody singing or dancing.
Melbourne Air traffic, helicopter, Papa Hotel. So again, Papa Hotel Oscar. They'll be tracking from Altona South direct to the Westgate Bridge and tracking across to the north of the CBD to Melbourne C's MCG. Papa Hotel Oscar.
Not use some aircraft. Do you remember what it was? You there, Ross?
Yeah, Pete, sorry. You called me then, were you?
Yeah. Remember, I think Steve or someone said, one of the chaps said, do not use exact priorities models.
Yeah, low res.
Yeah, okay, Chris, are you using exact priority models or low resolution?
Wouldn't know. Whereabouts is that set up?
Traffic lights. Is it options? Okay, sorry Ross, you go.
Sorry Pete, it's in your Vatsim control panel settings under various. Right hand column, top one is resolve to exact model priority, untick it and just use only use low res models, the second one in the right column.
Hang on, so you're talking traffic lights?
No, control panel, your FSX control panel.
Yeah.
Go to general, down to various. Got two columns, the right hand side, top right, make sure the first one is unticked.
Okay, well we're nice and stabilised. I might just see if we can catch an outside view for a second.
Hang on.
That's us. Nice.
Chris, just go down to help. See.
Yeah, crossing over the Westgate Bridge right now. You can see the Port of Melbourne straight ahead with those kind of square docking port areas. Over here we obviously have the road that turns into the Monash Freeway.
Is the racetrack.
That there is Station Pier, the pier with the building on it.
Oh, need to get out.
Straight ahead we have the Eureka building, which we'll just track off to the south side of, and we'll track around the MCG. Traffic Melbourne area, Papa Hotel Oscar helicopter is tracking inbound via the Monash Freeway City Link, and will be southbound or south of the Eureka building, making one orbit of the MCG. Papa Hotel Oscar. Here at 1500 we'll descend again to make it 1000. There it is. Bring back the power touch.
And Melbourne traffic, this is Cessna 172, currently at 1500, tracking towards the CG from the southwest. We'll be flying overhead to the CBD.
Got around. Joyride Melbourne area, Papa Hotel Oscar helicopter is making orbit of the MCG. We're at 1000 feet, descending to 800.
This is Joyride Brother Alpha. I have the visual on here. I'll keep it on your way until you pass on. Joyride Brother Alpha.
Sorry, up to bed.
All stations Melbourne traffic, Romeo Juliet Foxtrot, they at 1500 overhead Essendon. We'll be turning left downwind for touch and go 17, changing to frequency there and monitoring Uniform Romeo Juliet Foxtrot.
So now, straight ahead of us, we have Flinders Street.
Should be monitoring Unicom, but you should be switching to the relative frequency, Unicom frequencies For the
That's
airport.
Richmond, the first one we come across.
Because there's still active frequencies.
MCG over there, obviously.
Yeah, that's 125.1, isn't it?
That's for
Yep.
Essendon, yes.
Yeah, I made a call on that. I was wondering if that was right.
Oh, sorry, I might not have switched over to it when you made the call. I'm on there now.
On the right hand side we have Eureka building and the Melbourne Arts Centre. And of course Flinders Street Station, that's a fairly obvious clock. Just off to the left-hand side of the aircraft, you can see the Albert Park Lake and the Grand Prix track.
I've got a funny thing happening. I've got a Phantom aircraft behind me. A
Yeah, you've got
737.
peer-to-peer ticked. Got a peer-to-peer ticked in your boxes of damn.
There we have it, the
Peer-to-peer,
actual Grand Prix
peer-to-peer,
F1 track, which is actually used by public traffic
Know where to find it?
quite often.
Yeah, and it's settings, isn't it?
Just trying
It's
to
going
remember.
to cut across the lake, right here.
Settings.
Yep,
control
yeah,
panel.
settings one. I was thinking it was traffic lights, but it's not.
No, it says
Did you call on
universal plug and play is not on, forwarding's
Yep,
not on,
that's fine.
default's
You
not
don't
on.
want to. You don't want to enable peer-to-peer.
Okay. I haven't got it enabled.
Network.
Yeah, we're coming up,
yeah.
and
Go down
on the
you've got peer-to-peer.
that's
That's right.
on the left side of the aircraft. In a little while, you will see the
Eureka
Eureka building.
dotted.
On the right hand side, you can currently see
Ah,
St Kilda Road,
That'll get rid of your ghost plane.
how he's
and
gone.
in a little while we'll
Thank
do
you.
one
I
orbit
thought
of the
I'd gone through
MCG
somebody.
going the
What
opposite
the-
direction.
Nah, and it will slow you down because it's dragging all the time.
How weird.
Oh
I wonder
yeah,
how long I've had that on.
it's probably changed.
I've had quite a bit of speed problems lately, and weird. Thank you.
Yeah, resident traffic, Gerald Brother Alpha is downwind, left downwind for runway 17. Essendon traffic.
Hey Ross, did you call on that Essendon frequency?
I did, mate. I'm clear. I'm outbound. I've got Dave.
Oh, I didn't hear you at all. Is it
I haven't got you there.
125.1, is it?
Yep. I've got myself, Dave Austin, and
There we are, at the right hand
Colby.
side of the aircraft you can now see the MCG looking straight down into the field.
No, it's not working for me.
There we go.
Just check your comps 1 or comps 2. Make sure you're reading the switches are on for comps 1 or comps 2, whatever the channel is supposed to be on.
No, it's not working. This happened the other night. I only crashed into line.
Melbourne
the
area
other
traffic,
night.
Club Hotel Oscar is overhead. MCG, we are tracking now northbound to Essendon Airfield. Okay, let's go to Essendon. Pick up some speed here.
Essendon traffic Delta Brother Alpha is on left base for runway 17, left base 17.
Hey guys, how you going? This is Peter.
G'day Peter.
Let's climb up to 1,000 above field altitude, which is 1,300.
Oh yeah, thanks. No, long time no flying VFR, so let's get back to it. Thanks.
Good one, mate.
Guys, just one question. What weather engine you using? I'm just on the Opus weather, but are you using the Vatsim or some other ones?
Yeah, that's him.
I'll switch to that as well.
Are you doing the flight tonight at all, Peter, or what?
Yeah, I'm just started up and just got everything ready, so I'm just switching the weather engine and see how it goes.
All right. Yeah.
Melbourne traffic, Romeo Juliet, Foxtrot 2500 overhead Westgate Bridge. We'll be tracking west to
Left
1251 is what I'm after.
I was going to say, Pete, I thought, no.
Yeah, if you're turning left, it's left. If you're turning right, it's right.
Yeah.
Essendon traffic, Papa Hotel Oscar helicopter is inbound across the runway to the helipad, south-western helipad.
Essendon traffic, Compass 123, short final, runway 17, taking.
Yes, on traffic, Papa Hotel Oscar will stay on the eastern side of the runways until we visually see the aircraft currently on funnel.
Essendon traffic, 789, turning final, touch and go 17. Compass 123, clear of the runway, Essendon runway 17.
Got your visual. There he is. Traffic, Essendon Papa Hotel Oscar is crossing runway 17 at November.
Essendon traffic, 789, on finals, touch and go 17. I have a helo in sight.
Traffic, Essendon Papa Hotel Oscar vacated at 17.
Trent, now I've worked it out, I've got you in a Legion. Oh, okay.
This is traffic number 89, complete, and go.
Westgate Bridge, and we'll be turning right, tracking direct to...
Got a trouble finding that BOM tower at bloody Laverton the other night, and I bloody can't find the damn thing again tonight.
September 89, maintaining runway heading.
Which one, Ross?
The Laverton BOM tower.
Oh, Alpha Lima Oscar Alpha.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, that's the the TON.
No, that's Altona.
Yeah, the TON, Laverton. Yep, it's hard. It's there.
I know it's there. I struggled to find it the other night, and I'm buggered if I could find it tonight, so I went over the airport. Tracking north side of the highway down towards Altona.
Is that the BOM one?
Yeah. Once
Yes.
you're down low, it's hard to bloody spot.
It is. It's ever so slightly past the old airbase.
Yeah, I know roughly where it is. I think I spotted it the other night, but I struggled to find it then. I gave up trying to find it tonight. Could not see it. Not in the daytime. Not.
Those boats out in the bay actually move, or they just look like they're moving?
Alright.
Well, the Spirit of Tasmania that I saw heading down in the bay when we departed Avalon, he's down past Avalon now.
Essendon traffic, Papa Hotel Oscar is lifting off from the helicopter area,
Yeah,
northwest.
East
We'll be
west
tracking
across the bay.
directly to Westgate Bridge, Papa Hotel Oscar.
What scenery is that, Ross?
Orbx AI shipping, Australian shipping.
Okay.
Part of the Orbx package. I think the Spirit of Tasmania is part of it, but not 100% sure. But I mean, it's Freeway from Orbx. Gives you all the East Coast commercial shipping and naval boats and that.
Yeah, I can't see that tower anywhere.
And traffic Essendon, Papa Hotel Oscars lifted off. We're tracking directly southbound at 1,000 feet to Westgate Bridge.
Pete, while I think of it,
Sorry there, Ross. Yeah, I just activated the boats at 99. It won't change to 100% reload. But yeah. You go ahead.
yeah, Pete, do you want me to send that Grand Canyon one through to you by suggested flight or the way I normally do?
Just put a suggested flight, please, if you would do it that way, but just send it through the other way, then I can process it straight away. I've got nothing for this week.
Okay, mate. Yep. because I've got a link to download the PC9 there and PLM and data script.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, it must go through the other one first, but yeah,
no worries.
Just send it to me direct and yeah, do it straight away.
With the suggested flight part, Pete, do I put in the description what I've got on the normal format?
It's a bit hard to type out and put it in, so yeah, just put point A, point B with various.
Okay.
I think I stuffed mine up. Won't go past 99.
What did you try and change?
In my shipping.
Funny, I've got the aircraft carrier down there. The only thing is that I remember when I was a young bloke, the first time the USS Enterprise, which is a huge nuclear aircraft carrier, visited Melbourne, it had to stay out in the ocean because it draws so much it would not fit through the heads. Yep, and they couldn't bring the. I remember they had the USS Forestman came in, a destroyer, but the actual aircraft carrier, the USS Enterprise, wouldn't come in, wouldn't fit.
Climbing to 1,500 now.
Yeah, the aircraft carriers.
Yep. They brought it into Sydney Harbour, I remember that, and gee, it was huge, big.
Yeah, they couldn't bring it in.
They couldn't bring it all the way up to Garden Island, could they? They had to anchor it out in the middle of the harbour.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we used to sail around it. Oh, gee, it was big.
Has a crew of 5,000.
Yeah, that's right.
3 football fields. I don't know if that was Victorian, AFL or gridiron fields, but it's still bloody big.
Yep. Impressive looking bit of gear.
The aircraft carrier I'm looking at though is, I don't think it's actually an aircraft carrier, it's a helicopter. Whatever those boat ships are.
Troop assault.
With a hovercraft doing practice runs up at Sput.
Yep. Land assault support vessel or something.
I don't even know if Australia's got any of them.
We don't.
We've just got a new one which looks like it'll take jump jets. It's got that sloping front runway at the front. They're just building it or finishing the fit out on it. I think it's down in Melbourne they're doing it.
The kick out at the nose of it is to get the aircraft to the lift because they drop down to the ocean.
Traffic by Cook, Papa Hotel Oscar. A helicopter Jetranger is traversing the north of the field. We are remaining on the highway, tracking to the BOM.
Most aircraft carriers do because they just don't have enough lift under their wings off the launch, otherwise they'll end up in the drink.
Yeah.
I haven't got enough airspeed up to just take off like the old planes did.
It just looked like a ski jump.
Yeah.
Are you going out to come in on the left downwind, are you, Ross?
I'm heading around for the circuit approach around Port Arlington, St Leonard's Pier, and that as per the plans.
Oh, okay.
Better switch back over the frequency too.
I wouldn't mind if somebody, one of the Flash Freeway designers one day could come up with some decent scenery from Melbourne. It's not that flash.
Well, Melbourne's not that flash either, is it?
Oh no, come on mate. Beautiful today. I was flying over it, beautiful clear skies. It was,
you know what,
I'm
looking at the sky and being very envious, you know, because we haven't seen blue sky for over a week.
Well, the pilot I went up with today said he wished that I came out every Sunday and brought the weather with me. Because went to Avalon yesterday, he said, and he said it was pretty ordinary. It was very, very windy, and today it was just, it was perfect. It was beautiful. The aircraft wasn't kicking around at all. It was just...
Should stick to the left side of the railway.
Well, that's what Trent was saying there the other day. He was walking sideways
When I went to Avalon,
taxiways or something.
when I went to Avalon in 09, the air show, there was such a wind on the Saturday that it was right up and down the runway straight, that the Caribous were almost stationary. They were flying so slow that they were in speed with the wind, and they were almost just out stopping. It was amazing to watch.
Yeah, those things can sort of fly on a dime at the best of time, can't they?
Okay, I've got the BOM in sight,
so
straight
strong,
ahead. You should see a little tower that's kind of red and white with a little flashing red light on top of it. See if you can spot that in the video.
I saw one of those at Oahu at a new show doing a demo, and he went the full length of the runway on his front wheel.
Straight ahead where we're pointing.
Oh, that's a famous trick of the
yeah, you can see it now, can't you?
No, you're right. Yeah, the Caribou, it's a famous trick of theirs.
See how the road kind of turns around there? You've got that little overchange. The railway goes up straight ahead, and there's the BOM tower right there, that little red thing.
I don't think you'll see a fixed wing plane doing it, but Chinooks and that do it.
We need to stay on this side of the tower.
Yeah, the Chinooks were doing it.
You've got to be able to hover
before we turn. There it goes.
Well,
now we can turn inbound south.
Somewhere here, Ross.
I reckon I've seen a...
they did it alright, don't worry about that. It was definitely an Australian Caribou, and it went right full length of the runway on the front wheel.
And I reckon I have
saw it with my own eyes.
I'm going to stick with the rail for the moment, because I'm actually not following the same flight plan as the fixed wing aircraft.
Oh, you've changed hands? Can't get past 99.
No, I never ever get to 99. Got any tips?
Yeah, just restart.
Kind to your mum.
Pass point, cool.
Of course down there at St Leonard's, is there?
Yes, it looks like there's one there, and also Clifton Spring, and also another one. Oh, is that one?
Okay, we're going to swap over now to the highway, which I can spot. And we're going to track down the highway, and we need to swap over now to Avalon 120.1. Avalon traffic, helicopter Papa Hotel Oscar is overhead the racecourse. We're tracking down the highway, and we'll be entering our helipad.
Look at the horizon.
Eastern helipad, sorry, between Avalon East and Avalon.
Avalon traffic, St Leonard's area, Romeo and Juliet Foxtrot, Cessna 172, tracking west 1,500 between St Leonard and...
Okay, now we need to climb to...
no,
it's descend to 800 feet, isn't it?
Inbound, full stop, Avalon.
So we go down to 800 feet. Nearly there now.
Oh, that's right, head towards that bloody tower.
Traffic St Leonard's, Juliet Alpha Charlie tracking over intended head. We'll be tracking over St Leonard's, heading direct for Avalon for full stop at 1,500.
There's 800.
Avalon traffic dotted by the round. There's also approaching.
We pretty much fly at 800 feet straight along the highway until we hit the BP service centre. That should be fairly obvious. After that we turn left.
Oh, that's you, Pete.
Yeah, I'm on down here at Leonard's, mate.
Oh, okay. I just saw
Purpose 123 is tracking towards St. Leonard's, and we're behind Belgrave.
Guys, just a small question. I'm using the plane G. How do you actually lock the aircraft to stay in the middle of the screen, or don't I have to always scroll with the mouse, you know?
Okay, if you go to... I can't think where it is. Is it in...
Traffic St. Leonard's, Juliet Alpha overhead at 1,500, tracking direct Avalon.
Oh, yeah, to keep your aircraft in the middle on plan G, click your home tab.
Currently doing 110 knots, and if you're in a Cessna 172, you'd probably also be doing about the same speed.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm on the home, and
except you can't stop it there.
On the very right-hand side, make sure you've got lock tick highlighted beside the connect disconnect. Lock keeps the aircraft in the centre.
It's the very top one here, not the sync lock on the very top. Is it the one?
Sync moves the aircraft to the out edge of the visible map and then recenters. But if you keep it locked, it'll keep the aircraft in the middle of the map all the time and scroll the map below you.
Right, I got it, mate. Thanks very much.
No worries.
Traffic St. Leonard's, Juliet Alpha Charlie, on climb 2,500 to direct Avalon.
Avalon traffic, Romeo Juliet, Foxtrot turning to Clifton Springs and inbound for the circuit for Avalon Airshow.
Avalon traffic, Delta Brother Alpha is as meted, turning right now from tracking to Avalon, following two aircraft from Delta Brother Alpha.
That's the service centre coming up there. You can also see the runway of Avalon. Avalon traffic, helicopter Papa Hotel Oscar is coming up on the BP service stations. We're going to enter the overfly the hangar and then for the western helipad Papa Hotel Oscar.
Peter, did you crash out or something? I see you down there at St. Leonard's.
Yeah, mate, I had to start off here. I tried to change some scenery and, as I said, got to 99 and wouldn't change hands.
Oh, bugger.
Yep, won't do that again.
Maintain 800 feet as you come here on the hangar. Should recognise this section from the real life video.
And Avalon traffic, Romeo Juliet Foxtrot inbound from the southeast at 3 nautical miles on heading typical 140 or radial, sorry, 140.
600 feet, maintaining, still slowing it down.
shame we haven't got bloody ATC tonight.
Yeah, now that everybody's nicely spaced apart.
Yeah, Arjun did a good job. Was Arjun the other night?
Yep.
Did a bloody good job of it.
We've been so good tonight, it's been fantastic.
Yeah, we haven't had to deal with the wind either.
Speak for yourself.
Still about the rail, he's overhead dry zone, track direct to Avalon.
Helipad in sight.
Dan, the other night it was 15 to 21 knots. Tonight it's 3 and 4. So smooth to fly.
I know, I flew the other night, you may
Avalon traffic, Juliet Alpha Charlie, it is 5 nautical miles southeast inbound runway 18 for full stop.
Yeah,
but you're in a helicopter, so it didn't matter which way the wind was coming.
Well, it did when you were landing. I didn't. It wasn't pretty. My landing wasn't pretty at all.
I can assure you, mine wasn't either. 172 with a bloody 30-degree crosswind at 21 knots was not fun.
No, it wouldn't have been.
Avalon traffic, Romeo Juliet, Foxtrot joining the right crosswind, 18 for full stop.
And there we are. Well, I hope you enjoyed the little ride there from Avalon back to Avalon via Essendon